Welcome, welcome everyone. I screwed it up yesterday. It was me. I was having trouble uploading a thumbnail and it said for me to clear my caches, and then I cleared my caches and I logged myself out of my Google account, so I couldn't log back into StreamYard, this wonderful application where we can all be on a panel together. So it locked me out for 24 hours, and I had to wait till then to cancel the one that was showing live. Doug wasn't around to fix it, so it just stayed up for 24 hours, lying to you all that we were going to be live. Anyhow, thank you all if you did try to watch that one yesterday. But we are here today, and we've got international stories galore, as well as the big news I'm sure you've all heard, or most of you. The wrong one. It wasn't the one we expected to ding dong. It wasn't ding dong the Mitch. It was ding dong the ladybug. Went to shell up or shell down or whatever. All those little feets in the air. And already there's all kinds of controversy and speculation and theories and diagnoses and conspiracies, and it's everywhere. So, but I still think the most likely thing was an aortal rupture or whatever, or a pulmonary embolism. I think that makes the most sense. But other people are saying the timeline doesn't work. We'll get into it. Casper! Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning. Benny. Cheers, Benny. So, what news to wake up to? Boy, it's always something, isn't it? For better or worse, it's always something. Hey, Mason, you celebrated today? Well, I haven't got the smile off my face today. I needed it too. I was getting all, but yeah. So I think we'll just open with a fine tribute by the Lego Brigade. Oh, okay. Damn. Sorry, Casper?
I didn't have a chance to copy all those links again to StreamYard. So
that's okay.
They're still in the thread.
Oh, okay. All of mine have disappeared now, it seems.
Have they?
Oh, wait. I think I found them. Here it is.
Brilliant. Are you Benny?
Share. I'm forgetting what to do now. Share screen.
Graham ran against Trump for the Republican nomination and lost. He called Trump the most flawed nominee in the history of the party. And when the general election came, he refused to vote for him.
That wasn't at the beginning. Let's start it at the beginning.
Lindsey Graham dies at 71. Trump and Zelensky react to his sudden death. On the evening of Saturday, July 11th, 2026, Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina passed away. His office called it a brief and sudden illness. Emergency crews had responded to his Capitol Hill home for a cardiac arrest call. According to police, scanner audio CPR was in progress. He was 71 years old. Just hours earlier, nobody saw this coming. A senior staffer said there was no sign he'd been feeling unwell. He was booked to appear on Meet the Press that Sunday morning, a show he had sat on 63 times over the years. Instead, the seat stayed empty. 2 days before he died, Graham was standing in Kyiv. It was his 10th trip to Ukraine since the war began. One more visit from the senator, who never stopped showing up. President Zelensky said they had met twice in that final week. When the news broke,
Zelensky called him a true defender of freedom and said Ukraine would always be grateful for the way he stood by its people. President Trump posted his own tribute within hours. He called Graham one of the greatest people and senators he had ever known, a true American patriot. That friendship wasn't always the story. Back in 2016, Graham ran against Trump for the Republican nomination and lost. He called Trump the most flawed nominee in the history of the party. And when the general election came, he refused to vote for him. Somewhere between that primary and this presidency, the rivalry turned into one of the closest alliances. In Washington, politics can do that. It can turn an enemy into your defender. And history rarely explains exactly when the shift happened. President Trump posted his own tribute within hours. He called Graham one of the greatest people and senators he had ever known, a true American patriot. That friendship wasn't always the story. Back in 2016, Graham ran against Trump for the Republican nomination and lost. He called Trump the most flawed nominee in the history of the party. And when the general election came, he refused to vote for him. Somewhere between that primary and this presidency, the rivalry turned into one of the closest alliances. In Washington, politics can do that. It can turn an enemy into your defender. And history rarely explains exactly when the shift happened. Graham's story started long before any of that. He was first elected to the Senate in 2002. And by the time he died, he had spent 23 years there, chairing the budget committee and running for a 5th term this November. But go back further to when he was still an undergraduate, and you find the moment that shaped him. His father died of a heart attack. 15 months later, his mother died of cancer. He was left to raise his 13-year-old sister Darline, and he later adopted her as his own child. He never married, he never had children of his own beyond her. That's the part of the story most headlines won't have time for. On foreign policy, Graham left no room for doubt about where he stood. He opposed the Iran nuclear deal back in 2015. He was calling for preemptive strikes on Iran as early as 2010. When the war with Iran broke out in February of this year, he backed a bombing campaign without hesitation, comparing the regime to Nazi Germany. Whether you agreed with him or not, he never hid what he believed. Israeli President Isaac Herzog called him a beacon of moral clarity and a true leader of the U.S.-Israel partnership.
Ugh.
Those words tell you exactly which side of history Graham chose to stand on again and again for over 2 decades. Now here's the part where it's sitting with the man who spent his career pushing for wars, calling for strikes, showing up in Kiev again and again. Didn't die on the battlefield and didn't die in a hearing room. He died quietly at home from something sudden that nobody saw coming. No warning, no headline written in advance, just a phone call, an ambulance, and a statement asking for privacy. There's something almost documentary about that ending. The hawk who spent his life urging vigilance against enemies abroad had no defense against the one thing waiting for all of us at home. That's not a metaphor. That's just what happened. On a Saturday night in July in Washington, D.C. Lindsey Graham leaves behind a Senate seat up for grabs in November, a foreign policy legacy that will be argued over for years. And a sister he raised like his own daughter. Whatever you thought of his politics, that part of the story was real, and it was his. Long before the world knew his name.
Yeah, that's some shit. It says it all in that story, except for what the cause was. We're still speculating. But, you know, everybody on all other channels are saying, well, we don't like to celebrate death here. We think that's beneath us. It's not beneath me. They are death worshippers, all of them. That fucking cult. Who's with me? Aye.
Yeah.
I've got Donna's icon up on the screen. Donna's our newest team member. I mentioned earlier, I believe. So we just want to give her a hello and welcome. We're very, very happy to have you. She also writes for us on Substack, so you should go and check her out there. That's the place will most likely be found if things, get shut down by the regime. So yeah, excellent writer, excellent contributor, very, very keen to get into this fight. And the time to fight is now. Every fucking minute. Thank you, Benny. I'm on a wicked high. I got the gummies in me, baby. And I can't shut up. I'm on a tear. What can I say? Okay, Casper, what's going on?
We're melted here. So
You're melting.
Yeah, it's really warm. Like really warm. It was like 30 degrees, right? So that's 30 Celsius. So that's like 90 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Like today in the west of Ireland, which is not normal for the west of Ireland, even in July. You know what I mean? England's worse. It was like 37 and all, and Europe is literally on fire at the minute.
Yeah.
There's
Spain.
In Spain, and they had to evacuate a place called Perignon in France. Over 1,500 people had to be evacuated as well because apparently the mountains went on fire there too, and
Oh,
like
jeez.
people have died and all, so they have. It's really bad, you know. So
Where's
because apparently it moved so quickly, and then the wind and everything, then it meant people were literally trapped. They couldn't get out, and they literally died. Like,
oh
where they
God.
were. It's
Oh
awful.
God. Oh
Yeah,
God.
it's really bad, like, you know.
Oh.
So I know, and so I think at the minute France is talking about introducing air conditioning and stuff like that, you know, for obviously the more northern parts of it and stuff. So that most of Northern Europe now is having to think what we're going to do now, because this isn't the temperatures. Basically, the
Should have
climate
started.
said in the 70s and 80s when they were predicting how hot it was going to be, that the temperatures wouldn't be this hot to like 2050, and we're in 2026, and it's like this is like the years like consecutively where the weather has been mental, like where it's got super hot during the summer, or there's been like at the start of the year, sure, there was like 3 months of rain in Ireland. Like, and I know like Ireland's known for rain, but not every single day for 3 months. Like, you know what I mean? And then, so you would think that the ground would be like damp or whatever, but it's still going on fire. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy at the minute.
It's a huge stain on the world for not, preparing for this decades ago and trying to mitigate it decades ago. I went insane. I literally had a breakdown working for Friends of the Earth over this shit. And now here we are.
It's happening. Yeah. Totally.
So, the infrastructure changeover and energy changeover can't happen fast enough. It's too late already, but we got to do what we can while we've still got places we can live in comfortably and manage our food supply and how we do that too. I mean, it's a hell of a picture. Speaking of pictures, I've got the video up here for Spain. Let's have a look. This is reality, folks. It's not AI.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Is there a commercial?
Parmesan.
Weird.
Sorry for the F-bomb.
Advert on the BBC because we don't have them in the UK.
Fucking keep eating your hamburgers and fries. Just ignore the story.
Yeah. I know.
2, 1. Go away, McDonald's. We hate you.
An idyllic Spanish holiday landscape has just descended into this hellish vision. trapped in a rapidly expanding inferno. This was the nightmare confronting one British family, forced to turn round with flames now just meters away, cutting off their path.
It was burning in through the car. It was, yeah.
24 hours on, Lucinda, Riaz and their children relived their escape from the village of Bedar.
What were you thinking and feeling in your heart then?
Just really how I could get the kids out of there.
Sheer
We came
terror.
down the mountain. We were not expecting to hit a wall of fire. It was quite terrifying, and my brain was just racing, thinking, how do I get back through the village without following the line of fire? Because it was shooting up the mountain along the road where we needed to drive.
Tonight, they found out friends had been killed.
We've lost some really close family friends. They left their home on foot.
Oh, God.
I don't know why. I can only presume their road was probably cut off because they live out in the countryside around the village, and they have been unfortunately found dead.
The top regional official in Andalusia blamed the fire on a power line that came down.
Oh, man.
Electrical companies
That's another
denied
thing.
that was the cause.
A lot are
What
caused
is
by
clear, this would
power lines, and if they're going to keep using them, they got to put them underground or something.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck?
have been a terrifying experience for those
Sheer
who made
terror.
it out alive.
You know, I personally had 2.5 house fires, and all you can think is get the fuck out. That's about all that consumes your mind is get the fuck out.
Yeah. Awful.
Hey, PS. Good to see
yeah.
you.
And then, there's a thing about the heat wave generally in Europe then underneath the BBC.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing it.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
for global
man.
news. So it is.
I don't know how much I can watch it because we see so much of it here too, but
Yeah.
over there,
Yeah, I know. It's not supposed to be this warm. It's like you know. It's not even that. It's like all the stuff in the sea that's dying too because the ocean's now too warm for it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's been
Yeah.
loads of like sea creatures that have died off like forever in the last
oh yes,
10
yeah,
years.
yeah,
Crazy.
yep. We're fucked.
Yeah. I
No
never-
regard whatsoever for it. Just none. Nobody thinks of it.
Yeah.
It's just a little fish down in the ocean, like Donald Dump says.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, it's maddening.
unconscionable.
Yeah.
Bakeroo line. Wow.
Is it playing?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Laura, it's not up on screen.
Go ahead.
It's not up on screen.
It's not?
No.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I've been sitting here shaking my head and making faces and gosh. I couldn't hear anything over that loud
Yeah.
video, but should I play it again or are you guys just sick at heart over it? I can play it. Let me just find the right button to click. Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, yeah, I'll just keep rolling where I left off here.
Madrid heat is not bad. Sevilla was around 42, 43
Who's spinning my
centigrade.
bong?
I'm from Canada, Toronto, so way different.
In Paris, celebrities including Kate Blanchett and Cynthia Erivo look to be struggling in the sunshine during outdoor Fashion Week shows. The government is set to hold an emergency meeting on Friday as national infrastructure struggles, including a French nuclear power plant near Toulouse, which has had to shut down its reactor due to the heat. EU scientists confirmed today that last month was the hottest June in Western Europe on record and the second hottest June globally, With these conditions becoming increasingly common, European policymakers are having serious conversations about the need to upgrade infrastructure to cope. Vincent McAviney, Global News, London.
All right. Well, Doug Drill Sarge just got in. He's asking us what's going on. We're having a party. Come and join us for a minute at least. Yeah, it was supposed to be live yesterday, Doug, but yeah, you got the message about my technical goof ups. Yeah, I've got a problem with uploading videos for some damn reason, and I was trying everything to fix it and couldn't. So I locked myself out of Google and couldn't fix the live stream that was posted up for yesterday until today, when I finally got back into Google. Then I could switch it. There. Where were we? Burning countries. Dying Lindseys.
Yeah.
I think we can go on. Did you have, what was your next topic there that you have for us, Casper?
One of them, it was either Cuba or Albania. You know, the protests in Albania.
Oh, let's go there. Yes. Let me find it.
I can't remember the order. Yeah. I think it's
the second blackout.
I think the Cuba one was first.
Oh, that's Cuba. Cuba. Okay. Here's yeah, the Cuba, and here's underneath it's Albania one.
The flamingo thing. Yeah.
Oh no! I grabbed the wrong one. Got to save that one for later. Okay. You're playing with your dogs, Mason? What kind of dogs you got? We loves our puppies.
Yeah.
Anti-government uprising in Albania. The protests, which began in early May as an environmental demonstration against the construction of a luxury hotel complex by the Trump family in a protected area in the southwestern part of the country, has turned into a widespread movement against corruption.
We are here to say no more to corrupted officials who are playing with our lives. Today, the Albanian citizens are saying no more.
Saturday's demonstration in Tirana is considered the largest since the protests began. Thousands of citizens holding giant pink flamingos, the symbol of the protest, personally targeted Prime Minister Edi Rama, chanting slogans and waving a giant cement-colored cake during the rally which coincided with his birthday. Subsequently, a group of protesters broke away from the main march and headed towards the police station, where the 19 people arrested during Thursday's demonstrations near the Parliament building are being held. The angry crowd smashed the windows of the police precinct and incited chaos, demanding their release.
Great stuff. They're going strong after how many days did they say? It's more than a month, isn't it? Going into its second month?
Yeah, May it started.
Oh, wow.
Third now. It's July now.
Yeah.
It started in May. So yeah.
Couple months.
So
yeah.
fair play. Yeah. But
so we don't have any more.
The area was protected. Sorry, but the area was like protected. It was like you know, for like animals and like ecosystems and stuff like that. And basically the Prime Minister's just let them come in and wreck it. So you know what I mean? People are obviously angry because nobody else would be able to do that. You know, like they wouldn't be able to go and do that there, you know, so why should these people come in?
Yeah. They bend all kinds of rules and stuff to get them, and they didn't consult with the public, and they're mad.
Yeah. But then as well,
do we have any information about? Sorry, I keep talking over you.
Sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. You go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask you, there's no more information about how the deal's going. They're just keeping everything quiet.
As far as I know, yeah, the Prime
Yeah.
Minister's basically said he's not going to be changing his mind. So the protest goes on, I suppose.
Yeah. Has he been seen in public? Are they hiding in their bunkers?
So no, in fancy, facing outside. I know.
You had a bit of a fun and awful story about your guy over there, far right, Nigel Farage, getting caught up in a scam, of crypto scam. For how much?
Yeah.
And he dropped out. It's a long, involved story, but go ahead.
Doug, hopefully Doug will be covering it at some stage during the week. But basically the crux of it is he got £5 million donation from a British crypto billionaire living in Thailand, right? And when right now, Reform as a party are not normal in UK politics because they're registered as a public limited company, which is unheard of. Hi, Michelle.
Right.
Hello.
And everyone in the chat.
Cheers,
But
Michelle.
Cheers.
So that's
I got my
cold coffee.
That's right.
Cool. So that's highly irregular because all companies, all the political parties,
Highly irregular. Yes.
Yeah, like they're all registered as political parties and all the finances are clear and everyone can go and look it up, and all other politicians declare gifts that they're given, especially if it's over £300, right? And there's a rule basically that a reasonable person can't, like, suggest that the gift was for something else. So if that's the case, then everything's declared. That's the rule that everybody else abides by. And
it's
like
the same here.
Ministers that are like multi-millionaires. Yeah, but like we've had prime ministers that are literal multi-millionaires, and they declare they did everything that they were supposed to do the proper way. So Nigel Farage thinks he's different.
Oh, he thinks he's the shit. Oh, it makes me sick.
Yeah, because he was asked to explain a £5 million donation, right? Now, the £5 million, the donation itself, it's being called into question because it was just before he announced he was running as an MP in Clacton. So therefore, the way that the rules work, right? You have to declare all your finances up to a year before the actual election date, so everything is out in the open. Nobody can say, oh, you're there for such and such, or you're doing that for such and such. So there's no impropriety, basically. That's the way it works. But he thinks he's special, and he's acting like like a witch hunt.
Like Boris.
Yeah.
Like old Boris did too. Oh, I can have a party during COVID. Yeah. They're both morons, but he's really bad. Nigel Farage is. Going back quite a ways, he's been an asshole and corrupt asshole.
So then, so obviously, so that was being looked into by Parliamentary Standards Committee, which is a normal thing, right? If there's any questions about stuff, then it gets reported to the Parliamentary Standards Committee. They investigate it, and you have to basically tell them, where the money came from and what you were using it for, essentially. So that's the crux of this whole thing. He doesn't want to say what he's being used for, and then he was being really evasive when he was being asked about it. So therefore the press started digging, and they found out now that he's been getting money as well from an aide too.
Oh no!
The aide's being questioned as his mother. Right?
Oh, hey, Cookies.
His mother.
Oops. Okay. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Hey, Cookies, you gotta go. Oh, which one is he dead yet? One is, but not the one you're thinking of. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Casper. I didn't need to interrupt you, but
no, it's okay.
So the aide too.
Yeah, yeah, right. So there's this guy called George Cottrell, and his daddy is like an aristocrat, and they have like a house like 30 like minutes away from like the palace and stuff like that, right? And that's literally where he's been letting Nigel Farage live. And apparently he calls him daddy and all this. Like it's really weird. Like the whole thing, it's just got weirder and weirder. So the press obviously are wanting to know exactly then what he's been funding and
Well,
also what his mother has been funding. And they were literally like they had to go for an interview under caution from like the National Crime Agency about it. So like it's
oh,
there's obviously something weird there because like you don't
oh,
just get called into like crime squad.
oh,
Like you know what
juicy,
I mean?
juicy,
Yeah.
juicy. Well,
Yeah.
here, hang
So
on a second. Can I play the
okay.
clip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's play this clip of Farage lying his heart off. Yeah, you're praying for the karma trifecta for sure. 333 666. Let's go, Mitch. Do do do. I don't believe the photo. Do do do. Okay,
What
shut up.
photo? What did I miss? I was at work.
There's a proof of life, allegedly, photo of Mitch and his wife, pointing to the corner of a newspaper, so you can't even see the date. But it's the photo is allegedly of today's paper.
So we're going with Weekend at Bernie's.
Until I see anything but a coffin. Yeah. Hey, Sonic. Okay, Farage lying is lying lies. 11 lies in 2 minutes.
Indefinitely remain. But you're content for those people who are here to stay here? Of course, they come legally. Never once in the country, ever, did I say we would cut council tax. And we will cut taxes. We will cut taxes. We should encourage as many foreign students as possible to come to Britain and pay the fees.
Many of our universities have become absolutely drunk on foreign money or foreign students.
I've never, ever been to the Russian embassy. If the government will not hold a full public inquiry, we at Reform will do it. And I hope, Sir Keir... Will you have the statutory powers that would be granted to you through a public inquiry? When I say something, I mean it. So I dropped the idea of pushing myself at that inquiry because it would not have statutory powers.
Some who've accused you of not spending enough time in Clacton. Do you think that's a fair accusation?
I'll be living there. I bought a house in Clacton. My partner bought it. So what? It's her money. It's her asset. I own none of it. I don't admire Putin. What I said was he'd outwitted and outclassed you all.
Hang on, just before you go on, you did actually say you admired him.
Asked a couple of months ago, which world leader did I admire? And I said, Vladimir Putin.
The £350 million a week we send to the EU, which we will no longer send to the EU. Can you guarantee that's going to go to the NHS?
No, I can't, and I would never have made that claim. And I think if we say, let's leave the European Union, let's save this money, and let's boost our health services. Yes, women and children, everybody on arrival will be detained. I was very, very clear yesterday in what I said, that the deportation of illegal immigrants, we were not even discussing women and children at this stage. Everyone that comes illegally will be deported, full stop, end of story. It's a political impossibility to deport hundreds of thousands of people. We simply can't do it. If Brexit is a disaster, I will go and live abroad. I'll go and live somewhere else. Brexit has failed.
Go then. Yep, go then.
We're not taking him. We already got enough going on.
We're not taking him over here in part of the Commonwealth. You can fucking
I think
get
he has
him
to go to
over
Argentina, right?
I think maybe, yeah, Argentina would be good. Yeah, all his buddies. Oh God, what a. Oh. They're all. Where do they come from? How do they fool people? Like, what people believe people like that when they over and over and over lie and perform and
just a couple of things to remember about Nigel Farage is his dad was like a private financier in the city. You know what I mean? He went to one of the like dearest fee paying schools in the country. You know what I mean? Like he is the establishment. You know, and he thinks because he surrounds himself with rich people that he doesn't have to follow the same rules everyone else does. You know, and he keeps saying, oh, he hasn't spent any, you know, taxpayers' money. He hasn't claimed any expenses. That should be alarming for any MP to even utter, because the whole reason that they have wages and expenses is to make sure no one else is paying them to do things for them.
Well,
Like,
which of course they are.
Like Parliament give MPs, which is why like Parliament gave MPs a salary in the first place back in, I think it was 1854 or something. They started to get wages because they had to balance it out. You know what I mean? It couldn't just be like all one class of people working in Parliament anymore.
Right.
Because of the way middle classes were coming up. You know what I mean? So that was why that was decided then. And the way that the rules have been since, basically, is if you get, so you declare what you're spending, what you claim on your expenses as well. So that's extra to your MP salary. So, you know what I mean? So obviously for MPs, say from Ireland or from Scotland or Wales or whatever, then they would need like accommodation.
Which now you have,
and
all
stuff like
three.
that to stay in London. Yeah. But you know what I mean? But that's the way it normally works. But Nigel doesn't think that any of that applies to him. And he keeps saying about wasting public money, but it's literally going to cost £380,000 to run this by-election that he's called himself because he's being indignant. So,
He's just
it's like it's infuriating. You know what I
they
mean?
keep insisting and
then he tried
insisting
to
and
use-
insisting on imposing themselves on us, these people. Go away.
You know, I'm
Did you not make
shocked.
enough grifty money to keep you like happy
Exactly.
over in Argentina? Like, go
Casper,
away.
I'm shocked. I don't.
All right. Well, speaking of weird, getting weird because of his indignance, there's this Clapham special election he's calling, and nobody wanted to oppose him because fuck off, Nigel. Right? We don't want to play in your stupid game like Sandbox. And so the only person who can oppose him is wee Count Binface for Parliament. Huh? Have you guys not? I don't know if we told the tale of Count Binface yet. Have we? Tell us the tale of Count Binface, please. Should I just play the short, or is there any other introductory?
Okay, we'll play the short, and then if it needs explanation, then after.
Okay. All right, let's play it. I love this story so much. Just love it.
Appeal going to be to the people of Clacton?
I'm not Nigel Farage.
So why would an intergalactic space warrior want to stand to be the MP for Clacton?
Why not?
Tell me about your manifesto. What can you offer the people of Clacton? Have you ever been there?
No, because I understand from the current incumbent that is part of how you do the job. So I deliberately stayed away. And then, of course, I will tailor my manifesto to the local area as always. But most of my national policies will remain. Building at least one affordable house. And of course, moving the hand dryer in the gents' toilet in the Crown and Treaty pub Uxbridge to a more sensible position.
Those policies didn't go down too well, did they, with the good people of Makerfield? I believe you got 95 votes at the recent by-election. So how are you hoping to do any better?
What a disgracefully scornful tone. How dare you? 95 actual votes? That's a Dolly Parton. 95, just one shy of a reverse 69 against Boris. As I'm sure you're all aware, it costs roughly £348,000 pounds to run a by-election. And there's a quite strong possibility there would be a second by-election if Farage were to win. So I can say here now on live BBC television, by voting Binface, you are saving the British taxpayer 350 grand. You can put that on the side of a bus, and I haven't done anything. It's a win-win. I'd like to understand how you get £5 million pounds in crypto donations, which, if they're completely above board, I think we'd all like some of that. We could ask him how he can enrich our coffers just like his own.
What is...
That's Count Binface. Oh, gosh. So he's been around for a while, hasn't he? And this is his first real opportunity to, to really Oh,
When
yeah.
the polls,
And against
there
such
was a
a
poll
great
yesterday,
adversary.
Ipsos.
Sorry?
Yeah, and literally, like, he is in the lead. Okay, Ipsos did a poll yesterday, and out of 1,000 British adults, basically they want him to win over Nigel
Oh,
Farage. So obviously that's not specific to Clacton, where the by-election is, but generally people are behind Binface. So they are, because they can
love
see
it.
exactly what
Love it.
Nigel
Love
Farage
it.
is trying to do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah, but
My friend in
he's been in elections before, so he ran against Theresa May, he ran against Boris
oh,
Johnson.
right.
Most recently,
Okay.
a couple of weeks ago, he ran against Andy Burnham in Makersfield.
Oh, yeah.
So he yeah, that's what that interview there was referring to. So it was. So yeah. So
Oh, I'll
yeah,
have to
he's
look
but
back at his history.
he has policies. Yeah, he has some okay policies. Like, they're not all crazy, so they're not you know.
He's actually a comedian, isn't he? And, well, it worked for
Yeah,
Zelensky.
yeah, exactly. But they're saying they would need to change the rules to Parliament, obviously, because he can't go into Parliament with a pin on his head. You're not allowed to cover your. You can't do
No! I mean,
Yeah.
they got some awfully strange things on people's heads in there. Why not a bin?
No, but that's too far. So it is. You have to show your face. You can't.
Maybe make a smaller bin with more of his face kind of exposed, at least his mouth. I don't know. Does he have tentacles?
Like a motorcycle helmet or something.
Well, I will love to follow this story. A bin with a wig,
Yeah.
Michelle
So
says. Okay, Sonic in the chat is actually our new team member Neff. And honey, can you drop your own channel link in the chat, or I can go fetch it and drop it. Let me see. So we can get you some followers. You were streaming live at the same time I was today, so I didn't get a chance to go and listen. But I had your tab open yesterday while you were live too. Where is it? Oh, the disrespect. I love that title. And it's you and a co-host? Is it always the two of you, or just one of you sometimes? Or I guess that's how that goes. Anyhow, welcome. You and Donna have been great energy in the team, and we've got enough news for each of us to cover, and more. So thanks again for being with us. Okay, let's see. We're getting close to the end of the first hour. We could go longer, but do you have any more stories, Casper, or anything?
Not well. Obviously, I don't think I have anything here with me.
Did you already cover the fire in Spain?
Yes, we did. Sadly,
All right.
Horrible scenario there. People being found burned in their cars and stuff. Just, ooh, yeah. We get a lot of that here. We've had fire up north of us that burned a lot of homes and structures. I don't know if there were any deaths though. Let me just check. BC wildfire. It's not close to us, but it's,
Yeah.
I get all antsy whenever I hear of one that goes on for more than a week, and when the wind starts changing and stuff.
And lack of rain as well. Like that never.
Yeah, I was late getting here. My apologies, because I rushed home from work.
Oh no,
and only to realize when I went to jump on the live Guess where I left my phone?
Oh, what?
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Back in the
Oh.
car, drove back to work to get my phone. Yeah, I certainly stomped around.
I can imagine.
Like,
Oh.
no.
Oh, I don't ever want you to feel that rush to get here. Jeez.
Oh, no, but once you finally leave, you sure don't want to go back.
No, I know, I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I used to be the office manager at the Friends of the Earth, and we'd have a whole bunch of new and temporary workers coming and going all the time, and volunteers, and we had to get a numerical lock because we kept getting broken into for our petty cash and computers and stuff. So, but you know, every week we were supposed to update the code because there were so many people going and coming and going. And you know, we'd have our staff meeting on Monday. This is this week's code. But no, I'd get a call as soon as I get home from work, walking in the heat, you know, or in the snow, from the company saying the alarm had gone off, and I'd have to trek back there. It was awful.
Boo.
So I feel your pain.
Boo.
Boo. Silly people. Okay, here's a video. Al is in the house. Hello, Al.
Hello.
How is your crazy weather this week? Any tornadoes?
Nice.
There's
It was
a
great.
tornado up here. Good, good, good. Yeah, we not only have had wildfires, we've had tornadoes and hail and floods and heat and God knows what other
Yeah, there was no tornadoes. So that's good.
good. Oops, keep switching over.
Where'd I go?
Tab.
I always am entertained by people who live through tornadoes, yet come here, and the whole time they're here, they're worried there's going to be an earthquake. And you try to explain how infrequent that is and what the odds are. And I'm like, you know, you're in danger every season. Guaranteed.
Hold on.
You know, there was a typhoon as well in China. So they're getting like really bad typhoons at the minute. So we are.
You know what? I think I saw something about it was coming in, but I didn't see after.
Yeah, they had to like evacuate like millions of people. So they did from this region in China. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That I missed.
Yeah.
I've been working all weekend. It's affecting my news ability.
Yeah, totally.
I got the important memo this morning, though.
Yes. The ding dong memo? Ding dong.
Yeah.
Should we have 2 seconds
I
of
think
silence?
we all got that one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I haven't got the smile off my face all day. I've been just chuckling and laughing and grinning.
Yeah.
It's as good as
a brief
we could
stretch of
get.
cooler, cloudier weather is offering
So, yeah, this is
wildfire
Boston
crews a
Bar
short window
wildfire.
to get ahead of 2 out-of-control fires burning near Boston Bar. Together, the Brunswick Creek and Ainsley Creek wildfires have burned through roughly 175 square kilometers. Several structures have been destroyed.
It's very important to note that this does not represent a downturn in conditions, just a 2-day slight reprieve, which will be helpful for our aviation and ground crews to work ahead on their objectives and take advantage of this slightly lower fire behavior.
Environment Canada says while temperatures will cool into the mid-20s this weekend, dry and gusty winds will remain.
Strong winds are never favorable in terms of fires because it can help fan conditions and just disperse smoke downwind of the fire.
A fire behavior expert says
We got a lot
terrain
of
in the
smoke.
Fraser Canyon
We got
is
a lot of the
also a
smoke
challenge,
last week.
and without much rain, fire crews face difficult conditions.
It's still warm and dry out there, and without substantive rain, it really won't stop that fire, but it will give the firefighters a better chance at being able to bring some of the boundary or the perimeter of that fire under control.
The Fraser Valley Regional District says 260 properties remain under evacuation order and another 190 are on evacuation alert.
Do whatever you can to stay safe. Be ready to go at a moment's notice. This wildfire is still growing. Things can change on a dime.
For those who have already left their homes, the uncertainty is taking a toll.
Because it is a close-knit community. They're used to being there for each other. So in a crisis, to have to be dispersed is very difficult.
The BC Wildfire Service says they are continuing to assess the situation and says difficult conditions are expected to come back after the weekend. Shivani Joshi, CBC News, Vancouver.
Yeah, the thing is, like, here we're kind of like used to it. I hate to say that, not used to it, but it happens. It's always happened every summer in hot climate, but not to this extent. And it's, you know, it's last year in Manitoba, the way that fire just took over the plains was just insane. Like, you can't stop it. Well, we're back to the old conversation we were having earlier about I don't know how you can't stop forest fires from happening, but we got to be able to protect living beings and places where we live and everything else better.
And I'll add a safety note for whatever kind of weather events or natural disasters you're prone to. If you have not checked it out recently, definitely, or at least put one together if you don't have one, check your go bags. Make sure everything's
Always
current.
Yep.
Here in the States, especially with all the games they've played with insurance, mine personally has changed. So that data is new, and it's not what I have in my pack. So I need to do it as well. If you have medicines or first aid kits and they've been in your vehicle or other places, a lot of that stuff expires, and even bandages will stop sticking. So you might need to refresh some of those supplies. That's right.
Yep. Very good advice, and I do that. And if you have pets, make sure you have carriers that are strong and will carry them if they've gotten bigger. You know, and make sure you have pet needs ready to go too, including water for them, cooling blankets, and all that stuff. You got to think of the loved ones, and that includes your pets.
That's right. Vaccination records matter.
Yep.
If you need to evacuate, that is something you want to be able to show that that your pets are vaccinated.
Yeah. And of course, all your necessary papers and ID and stuff in a lockbox, a metal lockbox.
Yep. And if you haven't seen them, they now have document packages that zip up that are multi-layer.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, and they're good to 5,000 degrees.
Whoa.
So I think that might be higher rated than my little firebox.
Jeez.
So just putting that out there, the technology's evolved since I bought mine 100 years ago. And so that is one thing I invested in for my documents. And it's also waterproof. They're waterproof and high temperature. So
great. Thanks. Yeah, look into all of the newer products they got online for all sorts of go bags or medical kits, whatever you need. So welcome, Sonia and Jim. We've been going back and forth on topics, but welcome everybody that's here with us. Even if you're not in the chat, welcome. Thank you for being here, and don't forget to tip your host. Each of us, come on now, tip us. Each of us hosts, please, and drill sarge too. Doug's been away with his students. He's a teacher, a music teacher, and his kids were at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame playing on a stage there. He dropped a short with himself and one of the other teachers arriving there. So good for them. Good for them. I'm sure we'll get more video of the performance later. What else? I talked about Donna on Substack, and we got Neff, Oh, the Disrespect, and she's on our writers team, and she does new shorts for us. If you haven't seen them, check them out. Yeah, that was cool. Is that you too? Oh, that's you, Donna. Okay. Geez, you guys are getting me all confused. Don't know what to call you. You switch channels on me and everything. Should we subscribe to you too? Why not? Let's subscribe to each other. What else was happening in Canada? Well, our Canada Day on July 1st was going really well. I mean, it went really well, I guess, in as well as it ever does. It wasn't any particularly special year for us, but it was Mark Carney's first Canada Day as Prime Minister. And he was on the main stage in Ottawa, and the weather was perfect. And he did a little speech, but he introduced the Canadian astronaut. Geez, I'm so bad with names. And there were a few other speakers, but then suddenly the blue skies cracked open into black. Black clouds flew in really quickly, and it started to rain torrentously. My words. Trying to read and talk at the same time isn't smart. Anyway, let me find a video. July 1st. Ottawa stage. They had to cancel the fireworks and the performance by Tragically Hip, but you know, that's how it goes. Let me find this most current one. Why isn't it popping up?
You know I'm not the one to help you solve that mystery.
Click it harder.
Okay, let me just do a more intensive search here. Carney introduces.
Whoever that astronaut is.
Yeah.
The astronaut person.
Yeah, yeah. Mark, I think something. Jeremy Hansen. That's right.
Yay.
Why didn't I remember that?
Is he like the first Canadian astronaut?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he's now since retired as an astronaut. I'm not sure what he's going to do, but Canada now has a rocket
space agency.
Yeah. So maybe he's going to work on a board. Yeah. We'll see. And the Eurovision Song Contest too that we've been accepted for. Whee! I'm gonna play my ukulele.
Yay!
Anyone is allowed to enter. Like you don't have to be like known as like or have like albums released or anything like that. Like it's literally open to anybody. So
wow!
Yeah, so you can like literally anyone could go and win Eurovision essentially. Like if you're good enough, like so it's pretty cool. So it is.
Oh, you know? I'll knock him dead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me and TV2 and Benny Loco and Mac and Doug, our drummer. We need a keyboard player. Any volunteers? Neff, do you play? Can you sing? We need a singer too. Lord knows I can't. Okay, I'm still finding the damn clip. Here it is. Finally. Mark Carney introducing Jeremy Hansen. Jeremy Hansen. Handsome man introduces Handsome Hansen.
What a view from up here. I am looking out. I am looking out at a diverse, happy crowd of fellow Canadians, and I tell you, this fills me with immense pride. You get real perspective of our great country from up here. But I'm up here as a warm-up act, because you're going to hear in a moment from someone who has had a truly unique perspective from a far higher height. Yep, Colonel Jeremy Hansen.
Yay!
And Jeremy, I'd like to take this moment on behalf of all Canadians for the character and the integrity with which you've represented our country, for showing the world who we are as Canadians, and for showing us what we can be. Because during his epic Artemis II mission around the moon, Colonel Hansen saw our planet from more than 400,000 kilometers away. He traveled farther from Earth than anyone has ever done before. It's the equivalent of driving from St. John's to Victoria 50 times, the ultimate Canadian road trip. And you know, from such great heights, Colonel Hansen brought back home a perspective on the values that make us who we are, and the values that can propel us to achieve extraordinary things. Courage, connection, and conviction. He showed courage in the face of the possibility of never returning. Courage to take a calculated risk to achieve what had never been done before. Showed connection, because that mission was only made possible by everyone working together within a family, within a team, within a community. He showed conviction about what we are capable of as a country, about the need to take risks in order to do big things. Du courage, et connexion, et la conviction.
Connection, and conviction.
They're what it takes to reach the dark side of the moon. And they're what it takes to make the greatest country in the world even better. And we can do it. Over this past year, Canadians have shown all three values. Le courage.
Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the ability to act despite fear. It is courage that drives our Canadian Armed Forces from Halifax to Trenton, going through Yellowknife and Nanoose Bay. Operation Reassurance in Latvia, and the responsible exercise in Norway. We stand alongside our allies so that others can live free. Whether that is here at home or elsewhere in the world, when people see the maple leaf, when they see that maple leaf on their shoulder, they feel hope and they receive help. My dear friends, it's the courage of our police officers, the police officers who protect us. Just this year, 5 officers lost their lives in the line of duty. Mohamed Lamin, Mark Benizotto, Corun Bali, and Anis Fortin-Cousin, Brandon Malcolm. We lament their departure, and we give them homage and stand with their friends, families, and co-workers. Thank you.
We see the courage even now of firefighters running towards raging wildfires, as in Fort Simpson, Northwest Territories. And we see the courage of Canadians, what you have shown in the face of a more dangerous and divided world. Never flinching, always standing together, working together resolutely to build our future. Because in a crisis, fortune favors the bold. Now, if courage is how we must face the world, connection is how we accomplish what can seem impossible. Jeremy Hansen, he's coming. Just not yet. Jeremy Hansen has observed that while individuals can feel powerless in the face of global challenges, humanity's true strength lies in our ability to collaborate. That's how the Artemis team accomplished what had never been done before. That's what a united Canada makes possible. Nous sommes un pays d'une extraordinaire diversité.
We are a country with extraordinary diversity, with a multitude of cultures, languages, and world perspectives. The founding idea of Canada is just that. Unity does not require uniformity. Our nation was forged through unity and not assimilation, through partnership and not domination. It's not a miracle, but rather a series of imperfect choices made generation after generation. And those choices count, now more than ever, in a world that is too often divided. In a world where traditional alliances are being destroyed, Canada has made the decision to build new partnerships.
We offer partnership in a divided world, partnership in security, partnership in trade, partnership in culture. Canada is already the 3rd largest exporter of music on the planet.
Here we go.
And you can see from what we've already heard this morning, we're about to get bigger.
Yeah.
And there's another reason we're about to get bigger, because I'm pleased to announce that Canada will be joining the next Eurovision Song Competition. Yes, finally, enfin. They don't know what's coming. The most gloriously over-the-top celebration of music on earth. Dozens of countries, hundreds of millions of viewers, one unforgettable show. It's about to get even better, even wilder, because the world needs more Canada.
We will win, too. We will win.
And you will decide. You will decide. And it's going to be a tough choice. You will decide which Canadian artist first steps onto that Eurovision stage beneath our flag. Alors, et nous avons aussi décidé d'emmener
We
le
have
monde
also
au Canada
decided
pour
to bring
célébrer
the
la
world to
vitalité,
Canada
la richesse et
to
la
celebrate the
résilience
vitality,
de la langue
wealth,
française
and resilience of the
dans
French
ce
language
pays et partout
in this
dans le monde.
country and across the globe.
Oui, le Canada.
Yes.
Le Canada écrira le sommet de la
And Canada
francophonie
will
en
host
2028,
the Summit of the
ici même,
Francophonie in
dans la région
2028,
de la
right
capitale
here
nationale.
in the National Capital Region.
Que la fête commence.
Let the festivities
Ici, le
begin.
courage et la manière dont nous faisons face au
Here
monde,
in the
et c'est la
courage and
connexion
the way that we
de
face
ce
the world,
qui nous permet
and our
d'atteindre de
connection
nouveaux
is what
sommets
has
de
allowed us to
conviction.
achieve new
La
summits.
certitude que le
The
mieux est
conviction
toujours
and
possible
certainty that the best
et
is
ce
always
qui
possible.
nous fait avancer.
And it is what drives us
Il y a
forward.
159 ans, le Canada voyait
159
le
years
jour.
ago,
Il
Canada
n'était pas
saw the light of
parfait.
day. It was not
Il
perfect.
offrait une fondation, un point de départ.
It offered a
porté par une
foundation, a starting
conviction
point
profonde,
founded on a deep
celle que
conviction.
nous pouvions
The
toujours
conviction
faire
that we can always do better.
Every generation of Canadians inherits something that was built by the generations before. A railway, a seaway, a charter of rights, a path towards reconciliation, a country that's more prosperous, more just, more inclusive than the one they inherited from their parents. None of us builds on empty ground. We build on those platforms raised by those who came before us. And our job, our duty even, is to raise it higher still for those who come after. C'est cela, bâtir véritablement un pays. Ne jamais
Building a true
considérer
country
le travail comme achevé.
and never considering the
parce
job
que
to be
le
done.
pays est toujours en devenir. C'est toujours
Because a
chercher à
country
le
is
rendre meilleur.
always becoming, it's always
C'est le choix
seeking to
auquel chaque
do better.
génération est confrontée.
And it's the choice faced
Et
by
c'est
each
le choix
generation.
qui s'offre à nous
And it's the
aujourd'hui.
choice offered to us today.
C'est pourquoi je suis si
That is why
fier de voir autant de
I
Canadiens
am so
et
proud
Canadiennes
to see
choisir
so
de
many
poursuivre
Canadians
l'œuvre
choosing
de celles et ceux qui les ont précédés,
choosing to
d'agir
pursue the work
selon
of
leurs
those who came
convictions
before
et de
them,
bâtir un Canada fort.
acting according to their convictions and building Canada strong.
sustainably. From the Iqaluit, Nuki, Sault Ste. Hydro in Nunavut to the West Offshore Energy in Nova Scotia. Building in partnership with Indigenous peoples, such as the Nisga'a Nations, Cy Lissom's LNG in BC, and the Darlington New Nuclear in Ontario, which just 2 weeks ago saw the largest Indigenous investment in Canadian history. And building in solidarity, creating good, high-paying union jobs, and 100,000 new apprenticeships in the skilled trades to fill them. We're building in a spirit of cooperative federalism to create one Canadian economy, to build Canada strong. From new homes, community infrastructure, nation-building defense, transport, and energy projects in every province, in every territory. And we're building Canadian, with Canadian workers, Canadian steel, Canadian know-how, Canadian values. And my friends, this work is born from the conviction that Canada is worth fighting for. That Canada belongs to all Canadians, that Canada's best days are yet to come. These convictions were forged across generations, and they're being renewed by this generation. Courage, connections, conviction, Canada. Our Canada. Canada true, Canada strong, Canada free. Un Canada pour tous, tout le temps.
Canada for everyone, all the time.
Now to what I'm really up here for. When I spoke to Colonel Hansen just after his recent road trip, he reminded me of something that his mission commander, Reed Wiseman, had said just before they set out. And the commander said that he hoped one day that their mission would be forgotten, because that would mean that Artemis II was a success. Successful because others would have gone further, because the torch would have been passed and carried forward. You know, it's the right perspective for how we build an even better country, because the true measure of what we build is not whether we're remembered. It's whether those that follow can stand on a higher platform and reach higher than we ever could. That's what we're doing, Canada. And right now, Canadians are aiming high. We're aiming for the moon as well as the World Cup. That's right. Now, speaking of which, before I introduce Jeremy finally, public service announcement, it is time for a hydration break. It's hot. If you're watching at home, it is hot. Here.
Yeah, damn good speech. I'm proud of him. I mean, you know, nobody's perfect, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, at least he didn't say Japan instead of Iran. Or Putin instead of
he can talk.
Zelensky.
He can actually talk and crack a smile and make people respond positively. I mean, what do you want in a leader, right?
I didn't hear him call anybody piggy once.
Oh boy. Although some of our politicians and most favorite and even beloved politicians are known for being sharp-tongued, like Trudeau the Elder and Jean Charest and others from Quebec. In fact, all of those dudes are from Quebec, but particularly sharp-tongued, yes. But they don't call people piggy or dehumanize them. There's a difference. And you just got a weird instrument from Japan. I look at weird instruments all the time. I have a collection of very strange instruments that I will never learn to play. Yeah. I just make a lot of noise on them and then forget about them, put them away.
I always wanted a full-size xylophone.
Oh, yeah. I'd like a mandolin next. A xylophone.
But a real one, like for a grown-up, not the one I was allowed to have as a child.
Right.
What was I looking for? Oh, yeah, at NATO, Carney was gifted something. Sorry?
No, sorry, it just came into my head about Spain.
Sure.
Trump said he was going to cut everything off with Spain again because they didn't agree with him over something, and Spain basically said they don't care. He can do what he likes. The Spanish Prime Minister literally said, well, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter.
So after the other mini scandal that Carney after NATO went on a trip to Saudi Arabia and made a deal with them. It was the first time anyone had been there from Canada in 23 years or something. And people are saying, why do a deal with these murderous people, after Khashoggi and other human rights violations. But, he said that era's kind of, we can't, what did he say? We can't just stand in judgment. Hang on, I'll get the quote.
With good leadership, partnerships can affect change.
Right.
And human rights conditions and so forth, because you insist for the exchange of the transaction.
Right. We did a deal with China. They're pretty bad too, India even. There's lots of other places. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the deal is for. Let me just check again. Canadian Prime Minister Carney defended his visit to Saudi Arabia against criticism of the King's human rights record, declaring that lecturing countries from afar is an ineffective strategy. During a July 2026 trip to Jeddah, where he met with the Crown Prince, Carney argued that direct engagement and expanding economic ties yield better results than remote condemnations. Oversaw the signing of more than $1 billion in Canadian-Saudi commercial agreements across fields like energy, infrastructure, and mining. Oh God, all this mining really bothers me. Jesus. Anyway, this pragmatic approach makes a stark shift from when former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's public criticism of Saudi human rights resulted in a severe 5-year diplomatic rift. Well, but you're right. Both were right. But right now, Canada needs that partnership. And then he realized later that he got a gift from Erdogan. He didn't know until Starmer pointed it out to him.
Was it a plane?
No, but apparently everybody got one, but I don't know. Apparently, well,
Yeah,
I'll play the
was
clip.
it a gun?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, Stormer got
What?
one too, and it had to be
Yeah.
decommissioned in Turkey because
What?
you're not allowed to bring live
Yeah,
weapons
yeah.
into the UK.
Right. And it's very strange. Well,
Even the
apparently
Prime
it's
Minister, yeah.
this model of gun was the first ever model of gun that Turkey ever made
made
or
it, yeah.
got a patent or whatever on, and it's very famous for that time period. I think there was some kind of civil war. I don't know what all the history is. It was a special gun, but
They gave out guns as a gift.
yeah,
Yeah.
strange.
Wow.
Let me play it.
I never saw it. They keep. I would like to reassure Canadians they keep guns away from me, so I never saw it. So I learned about it, and then of course my colleagues told me, yeah, we had this, and it's not what I expected. It struck me that my gift of maple syrup kind of undermatched the whatever it was, 357 caliber or whatever. But the next thing that went through my mind was, okay, this is something for the War Museum or the CAF, a CAF museum or something like that, where it's it's interesting and it relates to NATO and the bigger picture of that. And so what's happened is with the RCMP, it's been decommissioned because it's not a legal firearm in Canada. And I certainly don't have a license for it. So it's been decommissioned, and we're going to find the best home for it in something like I just described. So, but yes, it was not what I expected. I never saw it.
Yeah. Very strange.
Well,
Yeah, handguns are completely illegal in the UK. Completely illegal. So, like, after Dunblane, like, you're not allowed to have handguns in the UK. So, obviously, that'll be going in, like, the War Museum or something here, probably.
Yeah,
So,
only I think only cops can carry handguns here. I don't think there are exceptions to the rule.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is. But, yeah, because obviously no one has handguns in the UK, obviously, apart from the police or security people or whatever, so.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but it's funny, like, the Prime Minister can't even bring it home with him. You know what I mean? They have to, like, decommission it in Turkey because it's, like, illegal. I thought that was quite
Jeez.
funny. Yeah, so.
And speaking of guns, yeah, there is gun crime in Canada that's increased over the last few decades, but particularly bad in certain areas like here in BC and in Toronto, where there is a lot of gang activity. Unfortunately, a lot of it is amongst an immigrant group, amongst immigrant groups like India and Pakistan and places. So it's unfortunate because that just fuels the racism, of course, the violence that comes with them. And there was a big bust related to this gang called the Bishnoi group. I don't know if anyone's heard of them.
Yeah, I think The Guardian did an article the other week about it.
Okay, can you drop the link? Cool.
We'll have to go and find it. Yeah.
So this week we saw 2 shootings related to this kind of stuff. I think both were in the Toronto area, if I remember right. But last year or a couple of years ago, there was an assassination of a Sikh leader, and this Bishnoi group is involved in it. Anyway, there's also some of these gang members are also in the U.S. So there was a joint task force or whatever that has made a large number of arrests of the leaders and whoever else in this gang. So that's a pretty big news story. Hasn't really made U.S. news. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either, Laura, because there's not that much going on here. It should be like right front page.
Well, they want to keep up this fiction that Canada is dangerous and full of criminals and drugs, and so they can't let people talk about that we're solving those problems. We're busting drug dealers and gang members, and we're actually catching them, and that doesn't fit their narrative. So that's why. I'll wait for Casper because I can't find it quickly enough. Okay, private chat. Let me see.
I do love that the gift was a bunch of guns to a country notorious for not having guns.
Yeah, neither Canada or Ireland or Britain,
Yeah.
UK, they're not legal.
Talk about not reading the room. All these people are so out of touch. It's unbelievable. And I want to add that everybody knows the appropriate gift is some sort of medal on a ribbon. You have to do a medal on a ribbon and put it around their neck. You just can make it up. It can be anything.
I didn't know that.
Well, yes, we have someone that's actually stolen a Nobel and been given a FIFA Nobel. So when you go somewhere, it's customary to be treated like a 2-year-old and get a participation award for nothing.
Exactly. What are we thinking about?
I know.
We could be just making shit up and shitting in our pants and demanding everybody pay attention.
And I also want to add that I don't think that maple syrup costs less than whatever that gun was, because I bought some recently. I wanted the cute little maple shaped bottle, and I did have to sell a kidney to get it. So I have a feeling that maple syrup liquid gold, which by the way I'd rather have than a gun, was equivalent value.
Well, I won't apologize because we do have the best damn maple syrup in the world.
You so do. If anyone has not tried real, and I mean real, Canadian maple syrup, oh my goodness.
Especially, I like the cooking grade dark maple syrup.
Casper's back in the links there.
I got her.
You got her. Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to play this video quick because I just went and found it. I'll play it quickly.
A house in a Cloverdale cul-de-sac hit by gunfire this week. Surrey police believe the shooting is linked to extortion. It comes as authorities announce major charges targeting alleged members of the India-based Bishnoi crime network, which investigators believe is behind extortion cases in BC.
It has put people on edge. And so they are saying it's good that they've captured these people. But I have to say, I don't think it's going to stop overnight.
3 of the 24 arrests were in British Columbia. Some in the South Asian community say the accused are people they recognize, making them wonder who else could be involved.
Used to be like transporters and common people, but all of them, they became the suspects and they were involved in these things. So we don't know who's hiding.
Surrey's been grappling with extortion for several years. The mayor says reports have slowed in recent weeks and hopes that continues.
This is a real big change for us and a real big announcement for Surrey. And I know our residents are going to just breathe that little bit easier today.
Sims says there still are victims not coming forward out of fear.
We have to give police the information, because if we're seen to be hiding it or staying quiet, then you become part of the problem.
For some, the bigger story is what the investigation did not address. Maninder Singh, who has previously been warned by Canadian police of a threat to his life, believes the violence is being directed by the Indian government. India has repeatedly denied allegations of state involvement.
I think there's a mixed range of emotions that go through this, where we're on the right track law enforcement-wise, but politically it feels as though we're courting India at the risk of violating the human rights of Canadians.
For families living on streets like this one, success won't be measured by charges, but by whether the violence and threats finally stop. Travis Prasad, Global News.
Okay. Yeah. It's been going on way too long, and there's been a lot of cover-up and a lot of bad misinvestigation, if that's a word. Okay, here's The Guardian. U.S. charges Indian criminal gang leader with organizing murder of Canadian Sikh activist. Lawrence Bishnoi, in prison in India. Okay, but I don't know if they can indict, what's the word? Extradite him to Canada.
Right.
We don't have a murder, death penalty here, and a life sentence is only 20 years or something ridiculous.
All right, okay.
So, yeah, U.S. and Canadian authorities say they have dismantled the leadership of a notorious Indian criminal group, charging dozens of operatives who have inflicted pain and cruelty on people and victims around the globe, including a high-profile murder in Canada that strained diplomatic relations between the two countries. At a press conference on Tuesday, members of the FBI and Canada's Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, said as part of the Operation Hardball, a multi-year federal investigation into the murder for hire plots, shootings, extortion, and drug trafficking, they had charged 37 people, some of whom were already in custody. Authorities are still searching for 7 fugitives in the U.S., 2 in India, and 1 in Europe. Yeah. Hardeep Singh Nijjar was fatally shot in 2023 outside a temple in Canada where he served as president. Police say they'd also charged his childhood friend Satinderjeet Singh for his role in the killing. He also goes by the name Goldie Brar and is in the U.S.
Yeah. I think I remember a bit about that. It was the people killed were part of like a Sikh, like wanted like a Sikh nation, didn't it? And that was why India was targeting them, I think.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
The daylight shooting of Njara sparked tensions between Canada and Indian government. Then Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau said there were credible allegations that the Indian government had been involved in the death. He was a leading figure in the movement to create an independent Sikh homeland known as Khalistan. This outspoken activist, who was born in India and was a Canadian citizen, had been called a terrorist by Indian authorities, who had offered a reward for information leading to his arrest. Sikh diaspora activism has been a source of tension between India and Canada for years. That's true. Canada has the largest population of Sikhs outside India. That's true, and India has repeatedly accused the country of tolerating terrorists and extremists. We have a wonderful, wonderful Sikh and Indian community here.
Yeah.
They're lovely people.
Yeah.
And I hate that this is all being, viewed as cultural violence when it's not.
Yeah, Sikhs are great. They do a lot of charity work and stuff, and that they come with people and stuff like that. Yeah, and they're always first on like the scene to help out if there's like some sort of disaster or something goes wrong. They'll always say Sikhs are helping. You know?
They feed people. I mean, they're fantastic community. And for our part, Canada recently designated the group, the Bishnoi gang, as a terrorist entity themselves. So you're a terrorist, I'm a terrorist, they're a terrorist, we're terrorists. Everybody's a terrorist. Give them a gun from Turkey. So yeah, Maninder Singh, a friend of Ninjar and another activist who has faced repeated death threats, said in an interview that the charges sent a strong message about the importance of public safety. He added that he fears that shifting narratives about the role India's government has played have emboldened India to crush dissent anywhere in the world. Yeah. So, let's see. India's envoy to Ottawa, Dinesh Patnaik, said India never conducted foreign interference in Canada. There was also some interference in elections. I don't know if that was ever really cleared up about India having something to do with interfering in our election. Rings a bell. Yeah, you can read the full story in The Guardian. It's a good read. And as we said, it's underreported. So what else did we have going on here? And we have fires. We had the shootings. We had the we had tornadoes. We're having more tornadoes here than ever. I know I had another Canadian story, but maybe we can just keep moving on and get on with some stories from our other hosts. Al, Michelle, what have you got for us?
Well, I think I made my, important contribution about, making sure that medals are awarded for no reason. And I would like to add to my PSA, if you do not already own one, get some sort of life straw.
Oh,
and
yeah.
add that to your kit, your safety kit.
Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah. Because carrying water, that can run out. And if you, yeah, I've never tried one, but I've never heard a bad review about them. So,
Yeah, especially when you're traveling.
okay. I'm sure I had Canadian stories to share. Well, we had the Calgary Stampede. Which politician wears a cowboy hat best?
What?
But I'm writing up a story. I've got to record that now that I've got my computer back. I meant to do it last night, but I could not. Stupid me.
The Canadian cowboy?
Well, the Calgary Stampede is an annual cowboy celebration, and it's famous for having our politicians show up and flip pancakes or whatever the hell. Sometimes they get on the back of a horse, but if they're smart, they don't.
Okay, so it's not running of the bulls.
No, we can share that though. Yeah, the Pamplona running of the bulls has killed a few people, hasn't it?
Yes, it has
been gored once, maybe twice, and ended up with detached retinas and other things. He did it for, I don't know, 40 years.
Goodness.
Okay, let me see. I'll just pull this up.
If you're a thrill seeker, I suppose being a clown would be right up your alley. I mean,
a regular clown or a rodeo clown?
No, rodeo clown. If you, like I said, if you're a thrill seeker, I imagine that would get your adrenaline going. Being a rodeo clown.
Yeah, some people do get hooked on the adrenaline. "14 injured." Oh man! What the hell? Oh!
You mean this just happened?
Yeah.
Wow!
Holy
I did not know that.
No! Oh
yeah,
my
me
god!
trying to smack him in the head with the paper.
That's insane! Why?
Look, Mom, no brains.
Holy shit! I should have given a warning before that one. I think we're going to be demonetized. Oh, shit.
Why, it was just some cows running down the street.
They were just, it's AI. They were just straw dummies on the ground there, crushed. Yeah.
It's not like it was
Good
a
Lord.
bullfight. I mean, that would probably not work. That one wouldn't fly.
Oh, hey,
You
and
ever see
Casper.
the one that? What was that?
Casper, I saw that McGregor, is that his name, got the shit kicked out of him.
Conor McGregor.
Begging to be in the UFC shit show on the hill, and they just fucking ghosted him. Then he said he was going to come back stronger than ever. Get the shit kicked out of him. Let me find that video.
He tried to do like a roundhouse kick or something in the
Yeah,
first minute.
twice he missed.
And then he landed wrong, and he fucked his leg up. I think.
Yeah,
basically,
he fucked up his leg.
He couldn't like stand hard, like so. He's done it to
Right.
himself. I have no sympathy for him.
No, none. I used to go to kickboxing matches in the 80s. I loved them.
Yeah.
Now I can't remember his
He's not
name.
a nice person, and he's not nice to women. And
No,
there's
he's a
100
total
other
arsehole.
reasons why. Yeah, he's not a good person. So he's not.
Yeah, he's like a Nigel Farage minus the
He's like
prep
a
school
caricature.
education.
Yeah. He's
A
like,
few
he's
less
like a caricature
brain
of,
cells.
like himself. Yeah. He
Yeah.
literally bought up a whole load of property in this town in Ireland and literally
Mm.
hiked the rent up. And it was like a wee like small like town. So
That's a
like,
very
a
Trumpy
whole
thing to
load-
do.
Yeah, so a whole load of the businesses then that have been there for like 70 years and all, they can't afford to be there anymore, and they're all having to shut down. So he's literally just ruining like anything he seems to touch.
Yeah.
You know,
Here,
there's
bees
problems with.
knees. Cheers.
I do
That's I don't know if that's Benny or not, but hey bees knees, yeah, that rapist got beat like a frickin' like you should. Let's go. Okay, I don't need the music. I just turn off the music. Look at this arse. With his stupid mohawk. Loves himself in the camera. He just
Yuck.
loves his shit. Look at
Yuck.
this. Gross.
Most Irish people do not get on like that. Just to put that out there.
In there huffing up all the testosterone and farts. Good Lord. So gross. Oh, kissy, kissy. Give me kisses, please. Gonna go in now and fight. Because I'm a real man, so kiss me.
Oh
Look
my
at my
gosh.
arse. Look at my arse. Oh, I'm too sexy for my arse.
Stop, Laura. My lady bit's dried up. Stop.
Look at my tidy
How was
crotchy.
that?
Look at my tidy crotchy. Oh, it looks like, I got a mohawk in my pants. Oh, now I'm going to fight this man. He's more handsome than I am. Oh, we're going to smuggle and cuddle and huggle, and we're going to bounce and bounce. Oh, here we go. Oh, I can't wait. Come and hit me. Come and hit me. Oh, I want to hug. I want to hug. Will you please hug me? Please, please. Oh, no,
Here-
man. I don't want to hug you. You can
Hi.
I want to kick the shit out of you, man. Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
they
you and
want to
your
rub
hugs.
chest tattoos.
You can keep your crotch and your arse to yourself. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. And even just give me, let me at him, let me at. Oh, I'm so handsome. Oh, I'm so strong. I look so good in the camera. Oh, look at my profile. Look at my profile. God loves me because I'm so pretty. You want to kiss me? Let's kiss. Come on, let's kiss.
And I have shiny shorts. I have shiny shorts. They're shiny and slippery and smooth.
Oh, and look at my toes. There they go. Look at my toes again. Oh, oh, I'm on my bum. I'm on my bum. Oh, don't, no. Oh, my bum, don't, no, not my bum. Oh, I'm up again. Oh, I missed. Oh, not my bum, not my bum. No, not my bum. Oh, anything but my bum, please. No, not my bum. No,
I'm calling my mom.
look at my toes. Just look at my toes, please. Oh, my bum. Here's on my bum. Here's on my bum. Oh, buddy, give me a hug. Mommy. Mommy. I can't believe it. Oh, my toes, my toes. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, I
Too
definitely
funny.
vote Laura needs to do all the commentator work for this.
Yeah. Just pay me in gummies. I'll do it.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Oh, we all need a laugh, eh? Well, we started with the ding dong.
That's great.
The ladybugs gone. So yeah, we like to have a laugh. Not necessarily at somebody's expense, but when it's arseholes like these, yes.
Yes, supreme arsehole.
Yeah, you gotta get
I'm reading the comments.
That was great.
He goes all the way down to its crack. Oh, alrighty. So, any other stories abroad or at home we want to cover?
I don't think we can top that, Laura. I just don't think we can top that.
Okay.
Oh, hang on now. Wait a minute. What
All
about
right.
that one where them guys were beating themselves in their own head?
Oh, well, that was close. That was a close second. Oh, here, come on, out of there. Yeah.
The Garen thing about your man nearly being sucked out of the plane. That was pretty.
The which one?
Garen.
Did a video
Oh,
earlier
yeah.
of the
Okay,
plane.
where is it in the? Is it in the list of topics? I forget, or is it just in the lounge?
Will I go back and come back? Will I
Okay.
go and come back? Yeah.
Please.
Poor Casper.
Well, she's a ghost. She can be there like that.
I know.
Back.
And friendly, so double.
Yeah, that's where I got mucked up yesterday. I made a wonderful. I was doing the thumbnail, and I found a wonderful Wendy the ghost with the red hair. You know, I thought, oh, perfect for Casper's to represent her for the international show. I had me already there, a little me. I wanted to have a little Casper there. But when I tried uploading it, I ran into this problem that I had last week too, trying to send a file to Doug for editing, and I couldn't upload it to WeTransfer. So there's something messed up with my computer. It's refusing to upload anything to any of my apps, like StreamYard or anywhere. So that's why I locked myself out trying to fix that last night. Yeah. Sonic had a discussion with her co-host about the idiotic creation of slapping people in the face.
Tell us more, please.
I used to love the Marx Brothers. They basically got people put down in words, and they never even knew it most of the time with their insult way of handling things. But yeah, slapping people in the face became a comedy staple, didn't it? Slap.
Well, it certainly did on Benny Hill.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I missed that.
Okay, here's Casper's link for Garen.
I love
Sucked out
Garen.
of the plane. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I mean, I remembered she dropped something about Garen, but I couldn't remember about what. So yeah, this is wild.
Well, I hope nobody's getting slapped that's unannounced. I haven't seen that one.
I've developed a pretty significant list of people who need slapping.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, can we pick nominees?
There should be a new carnival attraction where you get to slap somebody in the face.
I think that should be a legal punishment for some of our less desirables, that we will forego a sentence when everyone in the country that's willing to make the trip gets the opportunity to slap their ass.
Bring back the public, what are they called? Gibbet or
Flogging.
something? Yeah, or where in Britain they'd be stuck in the village square.
Yes,
People would
yeah.
throw
The gibbet, the
fruit,
gibbet.
tomatoes. Gibbet,
The
is that
gibbet.
it? Yeah.
Yes.
Or was it gibbet where they hung them in a cage? I can't
Oh.
remember. Anyway, something nasty.
I know what you mean,
Bring
where
it
their
back.
hands and face peek out and you can, yeah, ostracize them.
Oh.
Yes, I vote for that.
Public shaming is the idea. It's a very central human idea. Publicly shame bad doers.
Well, and they don't have any shame, but it doesn't mean it won't make us feel better.
Well, yeah, you know,
because it will.
One of Donald's greatest fears is having fruit and vegetables thrown in his face. It's a phobia of his. He's deathly afraid of tomatoes and pineapples and.
Man has been nearly fucking sucked
They
out
did-
the
this
window
is
of
wild.
the Ryanair plane. Fortunately, he was not sucked out the window, but unfortunately, he did have to remain on the Ryanair flight until it made an emergency landing. Man is said to have suffered devastating knee injuries due to the lack of legroom. I believe his injuries from being sucked out the plane are comparably minor. Boeing has made a statement. I'll read that to you now. We here at Boeing cannot understand how this incident took place, but we would like to assure our passengers that the window was installed with the correct amount of tape and chewing gums as per our policy. We will continue to investigate. Some people are speculating that this is actually not an accident at all, and what actually happened is Ryanair CEO Michael O'Leary personally hit the ejector button when the man was found in possession of a carry-on bag that slightly exceeded the dimensions on his boarding pass. So here's a video showing the damage to the window. As you can see, the oxygen mask dropped. Michael O'Leary said they functioned perfectly and the emergency oxygen was very reasonably priced. So there it is there. I don't want anybody to feel unsafe when they're flying. A Ryanair engineer has since looked at this and said that he can't see any damage. Want to wish the man a speedy recovery. I believe he was actually saved by his wife, who grabbed his legs to keep him in the plane. I'm sure Ryanair will respond to this, probably by taking all the windows out of the plane, because they've now realised they're a pointless luxury and a windowless plane is completely survivable. Looks like the man is going to be okay. There was an ambulance waiting at the scene when he got there, and of course there were 50 other ambulances for the big in Ryanair's notoriously gentle landings. Follow me, I'm doing
Oh man, yeah, no, no, no.
That's great.
No to being sucked out the window of a plane. I get irritable bowel syndrome. That's bad enough. Sonic was gonna eat, but not anymore. Oh, okay. All right. We're into the home stretch. We're about to end the show. We gotta close out with something good.
Man, I wish we had the big finish from that movie. What movie was that where they had the end, the big finish? They come around the corner, it was just a huge mountain, the end or some shit.
I'm
What
not
movie
sure.
was that?
I'm not sure. I'm not a big movie watcher, but oh, here's something.
There was
Hey,
like
shall-
a Monty
oh, okay.
Python.
Okay, I'm looking through the list of links and stuff in the lounge in case I've missed anything recent or important. But it keeps freezing up.
Can we play the majority report?
Majority report?
Yeah, you know that thing about the Christian Bible camp?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Is it in the links list or?
No, I think it was just in the chat.
Okay.
So
Is it very far up?
you tagged Doug in with it, so it should be lower down than it was earlier, if you know what I mean.
Okay, hang on. I've got too many tabs open. It keeps freezing up. Okay. Yeah. Come on. What was the okay, a majority report? What was the subject again?
It was Bible camp.
Bible. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys. Okay, this one needs a warning because it is really disturbing.
Yeah.
Was that
But
just
this
put
is
out?
yeah, this is literally what like kids are watching. Like it's like in like life. It's I don't know how.
They acted out in a
Yeah.
camp for children. Bible camp. Oh, this is just so disturbing, you guys. But
Yeah.
we, the resistance, need to be aware of this kind of shit. I mean, they talk about grooming children to be what? But they are training their children to be insanely violent and intolerant and all of that. So
Well,
here we go. Yeah, I can't believe this shit. I mean,
Yeah,
I shouldn't be surprised, but it's
It is
okay.
extremely disturbing.
Yeah.
For anyone sensitive to imagery, this is probably not for you.
Executes Antifa protester. What the fuck is this?
From a Kentucky church that happened about, I guess it was like, I don't know, a week or two ago. The video is on Reddit. The pastor, Dwayne Walker, said, I guess, put a Facebook clip out to talk about this. This is at a Bible school, like a vacation Bible school.
Nice.
So kids, on vacation, you need to put your kids into school. And it's a vacation Bible school.
So fun for the family, fun for the kids.
Like camp, kind of like Bible camp.
It's like a Bible camp type of thing. Yeah.
People with
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Wow. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm pretty sure this is what Jesus had in mind.
Boy, it'd be a shame if there's a school shooting and none of the kids got hit.
Like a little.
Yes, that was a play. He said the viral video showed an event that was nothing more than a small part of our vacation Bible school. The church has had similar rituals for the past 30 years.
Oh, that explains it.
We have characters every year that represent good and right and God, and we have characters that represent evil and wrong.
Fuck these people. Fucking death cult, death worshipping, evil fucking monsters, all of them. Creeps and monsters.
Yeah. And they're trying to get kids what used to that happening. Like what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, that's the indoctrination, and and it's supposed to be biblical. I mean, I know they're all Old Testament and shit, but and it's Kentucky.
Well, perhaps they'll have some new leadership.
Yeah.
Like
You're gonna get me back into my evil laughter.
Like Dr. Annie. I can't
Yes.
wait.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. She's got it. She's got it.
Okay, make a note, someone that we need to contact her office as soon as she's done so that we can have this bullshit declared child abuse.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Which it is.
Yeah.
And
Speaking
these are
of
the
majority
same, these are
report.
the same people that keep their kids away from an R-rated movie.
Yeah. Speaking of majority report, Emma, what's her last name? She did something stupid or said something really tone deaf.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What's her last name again?
I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Emma Vigeland. Okay, let me find it. Emma.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tabitha covered it.
Yeah. she'd vote Nazi to stop Trump. Is that it? Or Emma Vigilance, Graham Plattner reckoning 2 days ago? Or should I look for Tabitha?
No, not Casparian. That's Sink and Company.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got it.
That wouldn't surprise me if it was Anna Casparian.
Well, Anna's been outed
She's
as
had enough trouble.
As a bitch, yeah.
Already. So this is from the Majority Report, the female host, Emma Vigeland, if I'm not pronouncing that right.
White leftists don't care about racism. Racism is not their litmus test.
Hard truths.
Racism is of no concern to them. Why? Because racism does not affect them. I've said it more than once. And here is Emma Vigeland proving that they don't give a shit about racism.
You know, I've said this before. I don't really care if, say, like Bernie Sanders or AOC go home and they're a secret Nazi, but they go out and they vote for the right things. Like, we're talking about
you don't
politicians
care?
As I mean,
I don't know about that. I'm like, that's a. I think these are the lines that people are talking about. Some people care about that exact thing.
Absolutely. Emma Vigeland, everybody. Finally speaking truth. Finally telling the world about how these leftists truly think. They don't care about racism. They don't care at all. And the reason why they don't care is because racism does not affect them. This is why they can overtalk Black people. This is why they drown out Black people. This is why they are all of a sudden, let's not focus on identity politics, meaning let's not focus on Black people issues, period. They don't care about Black people and Black people issues. They really don't care about the LGBTQIA plus community. That is why Anna Kasparian can go over on Twitter and be a TERF, be a loud and proud TERF. That is why Anna Kasparian can get up on her platform and blame a victim of rape. That is why Anna Kasparian can talk shit about Black people, identity politics, Black people issues. She doesn't care. That is why Anna Kasparian can say all of the anti-Semitic bullshit that she does. That is why Anna Kasparian, Emma Vigeland, Hassan Piker, Kyle Kalinske, and all the rest of them, that's why they can be loud and overtalk those of us in the marginalized communities as if they know best. As if they know best. That is why they can do that, because they really don't care about Black people, about gay people, about trans people, about Latinos. They could care less. They use all of these different issues to try to get their people across the finish line. They use Gaza. They use the Palestinians. That is the major issue that they are now clinging on to, that they are now using to try to take over the Democratic Party in hopes of defeating MAGA, when they themselves are MAGA. Thank you, Emma Vigeland, for finally speaking the truth.
And mic drop. And that's it. I think we can head on out of here. Thank you to Michelle and Casper and Al and Donna and Neff and everybody in the chat, everybody watching. Cheers. We shall see you on our next live, whenever that may be. Maybe in a month.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Love you, fam.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm here.
myself out the box.